Hello, Atlanta Falcons fans. We've got some big news today that you won't want to miss. So get ready because we have important updates about your team. But before we dive in, take a moment to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any Falcons news. Also, drop a like. It really helps our community grow and brings this content to more passionate fans like you. Now let's get straight to today's headline story. Are the Buccaneers planning to steal a Falcons star? With the NFL offseason heating up, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a lot of work to do. One of their biggest concerns, fixing a weak defense, especially their pass rush. Big names are already being linked to new teams. Myles Garrett has requested a trade from Cleveland, making him a hot target. Joey Bosa might be released by the Chargers. Micah Parsons could be leaving Dallas. And keep an eye on Max Crosby in Las Vegas. His situation is worth watching. Bucs targeting Falcons, Matthew Judon. According to USA Today's Jake Kerr, the Buccaneers could be eyeing Falcons linebacker Matthew Judon to improve their defense. If this happens, it would be a huge move, not just because it strengthens Tampa Bay, but also because it weakens the Falcons, a division rival. Judon is coming off a rough season, managing only 4.5 sacks and 25 pressures. But keep in mind, he was traded to the Falcons just a month before the regular season. Could he bounce back in a new system? And more importantly, will the Falcons let him go? Stay tuned for more updates as the offseason unfolds. Could the Buccaneers bet on a Matthew Judon comeback? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers might take a calculated risk on Matthew Judon, hoping that a full offseason in Todd Bowles' system could help him regain his best form. According to SpotTrack, Judon's market value is estimated at $4.2 million, which could be a bargain for Tampa Bay. Given how badly the Bucs struggled with their pass rush last season, every option should be on the table. But why Judon? A perfect fit for Tampa Bay's mindset? Judon may have had one of his worst seasons, but that could be exactly what fuels him. He'll have something to prove, and that chip on his shoulder mentality fits perfectly in Tampa Bay's locker room. Just look at the Bucs' recent history. Whether it was Baker Mayfield silencing his critics or Tampa Bay winning the NFC South for the fourth straight year, despite doubts, this team thrives on proving people wrong. While Judon's best years may be behind him, it's hard to believe he has nothing left in the tank. A one-year deal with the Bucs could be the perfect setup, giving them a motivated pass rusher while allowing Judon to rebuild his value before cashing in on a bigger contract in 2026. Of course, Tampa Bay has plenty of other pass rushers to consider in free agency, but Judon checks a lot of boxes, making him a name to watch when the market opens. Falcons named best fit for $58 million cornerback. Meanwhile, in Atlanta, the Falcons are looking to upgrade their defense under new defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich. His arrival could have an immediate impact, especially in free agency. Many NFL experts believe the Falcons could target defensive backs from the New York Jets, where Ulbrich was the defensive coordinator from 2021 to 2024. One name to watch, veteran cornerback DJ Reed. On February 20th, USA Today's Tyler Dragon listed Atlanta as the best possible landing spot for Reed in free agency. At 28 years old, Reed is still in his prime. While he may be a bit undersized at 5'9", his skill set could make him a valuable addition to the Falcons' secondary. Could Atlanta land one of the top cornerbacks on the market? Stay tuned as free agency approaches. Could DJ Reed be the answer for the Falcons' secondary? Despite being a bit undersized at 5'9", DJ Reed has proven to be a reliable cornerback with strong coverage skills. In the 2024 NFL season, Reed allowed just a 57% completion rate and gave up only 2 touchdowns when targeted, according to USA Today's Tyler Dragon. That kind of performance makes him an intriguing option for the Atlanta Falcons, especially with new defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich leading the charge. A familiar face. For Jeff Ulbrich, Ulbrich knows exactly what Reed brings to the table. Over the past 4 seasons under Ulbrich's system, the New York Jets defense consistently ranked in the top 5 in yards allowed. That track record suggests that adding players familiar with his scheme could be a smart move for Atlanta. And the Falcons need help on defense. Last season, Atlanta ranked 23rd in total yards allowed and 23rd in points allowed. Their pass defense was even worse, 22nd in passing yards allowed and 31st in passing touchdowns allowed. Bringing in Reed could immediately boost the secondary. In 2024, he posted 11 pass deflections while starting 14 games for the Jets. Over the last 3 seasons, he's been a consistent starter in Ulbrich's system, playing 46 games during that span. Is Reed worth the price? At 28 years old, Reed is still in his prime. However, he won't come cheap. SpotTrack projects his market value at $58.6 million over 4 years, meaning he could earn an average salary of $14.7 million per year. The Falcons' salary cap situation is tight, so signing Reed could be a challenge. However, if they find a way to afford him, he could help Atlanta replace Mike Hughes, Sauce, Antonio Hamilton, and Kevin King, who are all set to become unrestricted free agents in March. Why the Falcons should consider Reed back in December, Jeff Ulbrich had high praise for Reed, saying, "I love DJ to death. He's a guy who represents everything we believe in here. The way he plays, his style, is competitive, tough, and scrappy." That kind of mindset is exactly what the Falcons' defense needs. If the price is right, Reed could be a perfect fit in Atlanta. Will the Falcons make a move for him? Stay tuned for more updates as free agency approaches.